So just pick me up and we'll start filling you up with space fuel.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Broken Age. So in the previous episode we completed chapter 1 of Vela's story. We're now on to Shay's story. We need to pick up this spoon to shut it up.
Yes! You won't be sorry, Commander.
Alright, so the environment that Shay lives in is very, very different to the one that we've become used to with Vela, where she's exploring a fairly well-defined planet with lots of sort of colourful characters and things. Couldn't be more different for Shay. He lives on this spaceship and he is kind of cared for by this matriarchal kind of a computer, I guess you could call it, with like a sort of motherly personality. And he lives in this kind of saccharine plastic environment, which is all designed to be very like health and safety conscious and kind of doesn't really encourage thinking outside the box. Anyway, we need to eat our cereals.
I think there might be food around.
Always, sir. Once more into the Milky Breach.
Once more into the breach, dear friends, once more.
It's happening. It's really happening. Now, sir, I don't just serve food. I also serve up nutrition facts and eating encouragement. For instance, that last spoonful was exactly 7.1 calories. Did you? Uh-oh. Commander? Aren't you excited to see what the big deal is? Up on the bridge? No? Well then, want to know the viscosity of this morning's synthetic milk?
Okay, computer. What's the big emergency?
I wish you'd call me Mom, sweetie.
I wish you called me Captain, computer.
Okay, Captain, sweetie. Let's get down to business. We are currently tracking multiple developing crises that need urgent attention. First of all, a massive avalanche has been reported on the planet Galactica. Second, there's a runaway train in System 7 that's headed for Spike Canyon. We've also received a Mayday signal from the vessel Friendship Circle. They're under attack. And, uh-oh, this just came in. My sensors are reporting an entity of unknown origin has attached itself to the hull of this very ship. What are your orders, sweet, Captain?
So there's undeniably something quite sinister about this computer program, but I find it hard to not sort of sympathise with her to an extent. She is very, very nice, and she is looking out for Shay. But he's obviously kind of trapped in this environment, and he feels like he wants to get outside of it, and the kind of apathy that he feels towards his existence is portrayed really, really well by Elijah Wood, who does the voice of Shay. And he's an actor that I really like quite a bit anyway, but he's so great in this, and really I can't imagine anyone else doing the voice half as well as he does it. So we have our various missions here. So let's have a look at this.
We need to help those avalanche victims.
I knew you'd want to help them, sweetie. Plotting a course for planet Galactica.
Help! Help! Someone help us! My toes are really chilly!
This is the massive avalanche?
It's worse than it looks!
Really? How?
It's an ice cream avalanche! Yay!
That's not worse.
These like woolly things kind of they've been put there to be his friends and companions, and they're just extremely over cute. I think we might need to eat the ice cream avalanche.
Good eater.
Yay! What a brilliant idea! Look at him go! So brave!
Got a special nutrition paste for you today. Light brown. Ready for your next exciting space mission, honey? We've got an avalanche, a runaway train, a spaceship under attack, and a mysterious object on the hull.
So we can do the same one again. The ice cream avalanche if we want to. We can do any of them at any time, but I guess we'll just go through them and see what they're like.
Let's catch that runaway train.
Aye aye, Captain Sweetie. To System 7.
Help! The train won't stop! And look! The bridge is up! We're gonna crash into Spike Canyon! Oh no! The bridge man is asleep on the job! This is a terrible thing to happen to us! Especially because it seems so preventable! Doesn't anyone have any ideas? If only we could wake up the bridge man!
Wake up, bridge man!
We're saved! He lowered the bridge! What an amazing idea! Brilliant and resourceful! Don't forget to say it!
Ah.
Without being, all braggy about it. Thank you, brave hero! We should celebrate! Let's do the wave!
Absolutely not.
Aww!
Thanks for keeping it safe.
You're going to love this dinner pill. Broccoli. What mission should we go on next, sweetie?
So that fake train wreck, as he calls it, is basically like it's reminiscent of certain scenes in previous point-and-click games by the same people when they were done by LucasArts. The one that immediately springs to mind would be the Tunnel of Love in the Carnival in Sam and Max Hit the Road. I think there was also one at the end of The Curse of Monkey Island as well, which incidentally is going to be the next point-and-click game I play after this one, but we'll get to that, in due course. It's like where the train or whatever it is that you're on rolls automatically from one scene to the next, and it's like timed, and you have a certain window to interact with things as you go past them, and then otherwise, it just sort of changes things a little bit. And you had in Sam & Max, you had to get the flashlight thing to light up the dark bits in the tunnels and find a way to stop the train and go behind the scenes, which is always really good. It felt like that was always a puzzle I particularly enjoyed in that game as a kid. But again, we'll get to that one in due course. Hopefully, it will be remastered in HD by Double Fine at some point before I reach it in my list. Because I just watched the gameplay reveal of Full Throttle Remastered, and that's looking exactly how I imagined that it would do, which is very, very good indeed. Anyway, I digress. We have to defend the Friendship Circle.
We have to defend the Friendship Circle.
Oh, I just don't know who would attack those poor defenseless cuties. To the teleporter room.
I'm aboard the distressed vessel, Friendship Circle. I found one of the crew.
This looks a bit more serious.
Fake controls. What a surprise.
Possibly not.
What happened here?
Was an attack!
From an enemy vessel? Or an alien creature? Or did you attack yourselves in a fit of space madness?
It was a
Yes?
attack!
Ah, they're just friendly, that's all. I can imagine if you have to do that every single day of your life, it'll get tedious.
But you're still my precious little baby captain.
Tomorrow's another day, buddy. Come on, Sleeping Beauty.
So much to do today. Come on, sweetie. Choco rockets,
Yikes. No way.
Cinnamoons.
Cinnamoons. Hey, it's Georges Méliès's Voyage dans la Lune on a cereal packet. Also, as that's a play on cinnamon, which is one of my favourite flavours, I will go for Cinnamoons.
Why not?
Your saliva has a 0.001 pH imbalance today. May I suggest more whole grain nutrient paste?
What mission should we go on next, sweetie?
Okay, so that was one day. I guess we'll have a look at the foreign body, because we didn't do that one yesterday. So this is the way that this works. Basically, it's an endless perpetuating cycle of the same thing over and over again, which makes the point very clearly to the player of what this guy is going through. But it also frames the first puzzle of his story very nicely in a way which, like, sort of eases you into the gameplay, because obviously you could have started the game with this scene rather than doing Vela first, which is what I did, but I generally choose Vela first just because it starts in a scenario that's similar to Loom and gives you more of an open environment to get a feel for the game and the lore of it and stuff, which I prefer, but you know, I've done it both ways.
Better suit up and investigate that foreign body.
Ooh, I don't like you going out there. Let's use the safety suit.
Ah, come on. Okay, I'm outside the ship. The foreign body must be very close by.
So we see there that his boots magnetise onto the outer wall of the ship, which stops his inflatable spacesuit from floating away. We also got a hint there that he really... this is the one part that he actually gets enjoyment out of, because it shows him a little bit of the wider world around him, which is he's kind of cut off from otherwise. So if we have a look over here...
I found the object. It appears to be something organic in nature. Something's telling me I should stick my face right into it.
Ah! Get off of me! Get off!
Got a special nutrition paste for you today. Oh, not sure what this one is.
It was the same one.
What mission should we go on next, sweetie?
Ugh, I gotta get out of this routine.
You don't say. Yeah, so... her relentless optimism is kind of grating already, and it's only been 10 minutes or something. Okay, so... we got a present from the spacewalker, it looked like. I think what we need to do next is go on the train again. So basically what we're looking to do here is find any way that we can of breaking this sort of oversafe plastic environment and try and break the routine in any way that we can.
Fake train wreck, please.
I knew you'd choose that one. To System 7.
We're gonna crash into Spike Canyon!
What's that, son? Did you say wake up the bridge man? That's such a good idea.
I don't know how long I can hold on to this! If only there were a heroic genius on the train! Sadly, there are only us orphans.
You can let go now. I got this.
I'm not letting go until that bridge is down. My arms are stretching. Ow! My fingers! I'm going to have to let go.
I don't think I should open that here.
I don't know how long I can hold on to this. If only there were a heroic genius on the train. Sadly, there are only us orphans.
Wake up, Bridge Man!
Great. Now don't do anything else. I'm going to let go.
Back to sleep, Bridge
What
Man.
are you doing? Ah!
Shay!
What were you thinking? You could have saved us so easily. I'm sure you had his reasons.
Ah.
Woohoo! Having fun?
Huh? Who are you?
When you tire of child's play, when you're ready for real danger, come see me.
But,
Tell no one. Do you understand?
okay. But,
No one.
Hey, wait!
what?
No discussion about it, young man. You need to rest and heal up in bed until further notice.
Computer, I'm fine. Obviously.
No, you might have a delayed fracture. That can happen.
No, it can't.
All missions are canceled. I love you.
Okay, well, we changed the routine, certainly. Until he's pretending to sleep because he's being watched over by the father figure.
Weird. No missions. I can do whatever?
So it appears at this point that the mother computer thinks that he kind of really looks forward to the missions and enjoys them, when in fact he obviously resents them. So she's sort of like punishing him by sending him to his bed. But actually he's pretty made up because he, like, you know, now he gets to wander around freely. Right, let's have a look at this.
It looks like a weird little screwdriver.
Okay, so we got that from that mysterious, like, wolf guy down in this under the train place. And we also got this present from the spacewalk.
Come on. Puppy, puppy, puppy. Oh, look. It's another Grab and Gary robot. Can't wait to put it in the trash. I mean, my collection.
So the Grab and Gary is this game's kind of version of the item in certain point-and-click games that you use over and over again, which sort of becomes your companion item. Examples would be in Monkey Island, like the rubber chicken possibly in the first one, or in Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, there's a ship rib, which you can get from like an archaeological dig, and he basically just uses it for every possible conceivable purpose that it could be used for before it finally breaks. Let's try
Looks like a
using
weird
this
little screwdriver.
on this little grating.
I don't see any of those weird little screws there. She says it's a humidifier, but I think it's some sort of mind control device. There's an air tank attached to the top of it.
Okay, there is a grating here with screws on it, so we can use the screwdriver on that.
It works. What's this? It looks like an inflatable raft.
So this has an air tank on it.
That might inflate it, but the air's coming out too gently.
Interesting indeed. We can go through this hatch though.
What are you doing out of bed, Buster?
Right, so we know what we have to do here. We can't leave the room until we have created some sort of diversion or decoy. Then we can go down the hatch and speak to that guy.
It's a tank of compressed air. Could be useful in an emergency. Yeah, right. Like we have those. Maybe this air tank has enough pressure to blow up this raft. Whoa. It looks like a blow-up doll of me. Creepy.
That is extremely creepy looking. It looks like there's an album by who is it now? I think it might be Mr. Wazo. Some electro artist has an album with like an inflatable 70s porn star on the front of it. It's really annoying me that I can't remember the name of that because I've actually got it somewhere on CD. It's a good album, but it looks like that. The way the face looks, like it's this creepy sort of shapeless inflatable head.
Hopefully, this looks enough like me to fool the warden.
Alright, we'll give this another try.
Where's my little angel? Oh, there he is. Oh, I think I almost lost you today. Sleep tight, little hero.
Man, computers are stupid.
They certainly are.
Whoa. How have I never seen this part of the ship before?
You came because you are done with children's games.
Yes. Who are you?
My name is Marek, and what I'm about to show you is no game. While you've been drifting through the universe, eating ice cream, playing with trains, war has been raging across the galaxy.
War? Between who?
Between the forces that every war is between. Between the powerful and the weak, the tyrants and the innocent.
But who?
Does it even matter? There will always be war. We did not start it, and we cannot stop it. What we can do is protect the weak and rescue the helpless. Look at this distress signal I just received from a peaceful colony in the Talon Nebula. The helpless creatures you see have been imprisoned by forces of tyranny and may soon be executed.
But
Yes?
we have to save them.
Yes. Yes, we do. I'm pleased you feel as such.
We have to go tell the ship's computer.
No. You must tell no one on this ship what I have just told you. This ship is programmed with one function: to keep you safe.
Yeah, I noticed that.
To help these creatures, you will need to put yourself at risk in a way she could never understand.
No, you're right. She would never understand. So what can we do?
First, we have to get to the Talon Nebula. Take this star chart to the navigation room. I have an earpiece for you to wear, so we can stay in contact. Use that vent to avoid detection. Return immediately after you're successful.
But
Quickly, young cub, we don't have much time.
Alright, this is a bit more interesting. Also, how cool is his character design? I really love the way he looks. He looks like a Tove Jansson illustration, or one of those like sort of scratchy kind of dark fairy tale illustrations in the style of Tove Jansson or something like that. Really, really cool anyway, and a very good voice actor as well on Marek. Anyway, I'm going to end this episode here, and next time we will start our revolutionary mission to save the innocent creatures of the Talon Nebula. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, the best way to show your appreciation is to hit like, as that helps get the video out there and does help sort of let me know that you're enjoying it and all that stuff. Anyway, stay tuned. I'll see you next time for more Broken Age. Take care and goodbye.